So recently, I've been uploading a lot more on TikTok, and a lot more of my conversations have been about the MCU and the DCU, and a lot of the film media, and nothing else. And as a major fan of these characters, I feel like you gotta always go back to the original source, the comics. Now, comics are a difficult situation, since Marvel, for example, has had their continuity going on since forever. They kind of soft rebooted during a certain event, but that was really it. DC, however, has restarted 3 separate times with the Post-Crisis Universe, New 52, and Rebirth, and they are still on Rebirth to this day. But, how do you get into it? How do you find your characters you enjoy, and what do you read exactly? First 2 comics I got were these 2. One that I knew, and the other one I didn't know. I got one that I knew in order to see the actual media through the comic lenses. I used to watch the Flashpoint animated film a lot, so seeing it play out in comic form really helped me finally get into the idea of how I should read these and how the storytelling goes. Picking up this one, however, drove me up a fucking wall. It's impossible to really understand unless you really know some of the characters, and it helped me get more into the research side of understanding where a lot of these characters are at a modern point, since this was really a more newer comic when I originally picked it up, and it also got me ready for the Death Metal comic. And might I also add, it really got me into a new character called Red Death I'm a huge fan of, and I think a lot of these newer comics can do that for you as well. But if you're really into the DC films and the Marvel films, where do you begin? Personally, I like to go after the characters that I've read before in the past, or I've seen in past